Well, today marks the end of the 2018 Atlantic hurricane season. Joining us now to talk about it, Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean. And Basil, we made it through unscathed.
Absolutely. Even though it was a very busy season, the predictions call for a slightly above average season with 14 named storms. 7 they anticipate to become hurricanes, and out of that 7, they were expecting 3 to make it to that major hurricane category. At the end of the day, we had 15 named storms. 8 of those made it to hurricane classification. Out of those 8 hurricanes, we had 2 major hurricanes. So when you compare that vis-a-vis the seasonal prediction, pretty much spot on. But the good news overall is that despite all of that activity, we were spared here in the Bahamas. We didn't have any tropical cyclones impact us, despite the fact that we had some very busy years prior to the last 3 years. We have had major hurricanes affecting some parts of the country from 2015 right into 2017.
And if I can just ask you quickly, there's always the conversation about climate change, particularly when it comes to small island developing states and how these weather systems affect us. What are the stats or latest reviews saying about the future of hurricane development and its impact, especially in this part of the world?
Well, climate change is real. It is here. It is happening. And as a result, we anticipate quite a number of things. So these climatologists around the world, they anticipate that if we don't put a check on these global warming issues, we're going to see increase in sea level rise, which could impact island nations like the Bahamas, which are generally flat. We're roughly about 10 feet above mean sea level. So a 1 foot rise in sea level can be very devastating for small island states like the Bahamas. So those are some of the challenges that we will face as long as this global warming continues to happen. Also, we live in a tropical cyclone belt. It also has an impact on the development and intensity of hurricanes. As you quite know, that hurricanes, they depend on heat, very, very warm waters to get them going. So if the global temperatures are going to rise, it means sea level temperatures are going to rise. And with that increase in sea level rise, it means that an increase in tropical cyclone activity and intensities, which we have already begun to experience over the last several years.
Thanks a lot, Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean. Thanks again.